Hey everyone, Dr. Casen coming to you from Westlake with my friend Anne. And I'm really excited for us to talk about overall your improvements, your experience in the last 2 years.
Right.
And you know, I kind of have goosebumps here because I was thinking, what am I going to ask Anne out of all of the awesome things that have happened in your life since we started working together? So why don't we start by, how did you find out about us? So it's been the last 2 years that we've been working together.
Right. Well, I came with a friend because she was having her thermography done.
Yes.
And I've got to be honest with you, I walked in as pretty much of a skeptic. I mean, I was like, yeah, right.
You were?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, I was a skeptic. And, but, you know, learning about that and then the follow-ups that she had. And there was something that came up about the food sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, during my journey, was diagnosed with interstitial cystitis. And so I've got these bladder issues, and all I kept getting were doctors wanting to give me another medication. So I was probably at one point in time maybe taking 4 medications, and none of them were doing any different. And I kept thinking, it's tied to food. I kept thinking that to myself, it was tied to food. So when that came up, I said, all right, I'll do it skeptically again, but I'll do the food sensitivity because it wasn't a huge, I mean, it was an expense, but it wasn't huge. And I'm telling you, that has made a huge difference in my journey. So, and we talked about like things like Agricept, and you know, I was faithfully using Agricept, and then just what foods were probably irritating my bladder, and I really stopped eating them. And they were all the things I loved. If you remember that first time, it was like, you asked me, well, what do you think it is?
I think you took all the air out of the room because when we do nutritional evaluations, and some of you at home, and you know, you could be having bladder irritation and not even realize that it could be a gut challenge. And you wisely overall, I know in this journey, you started looking at the different medications, the side effects. Now, we don't have a license to take you off any medications. And I know overall you worked with us and with your primary in regards to with your journey the last couple of weeks and couple years overall, really, as we've been working as a team. But a lot of times the things you're eating, you could be causing a sensitivity. So what were like the big things for you?
Well, the white potatoes. I mean, every time you go out to eat, what's your side dish? You get a potato. So white potatoes was one. Black tea. I love iced tea. Black tea was another one. Salmon showed up on the list, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love salmon. So were there all these things that I was eating a lot of. So I really had to change what I was eating, and it was not. You know, it wasn't hard. I love vegetables, so that was easy, and we kept referring to that. And then I wanted to go further with that, so we did I don't even remember what it was called, but another gut evaluation, and that again reinforced. And I hate to say this, but I was a flatulence machine. I mean, all I did was fart all the time.
You did?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I want to stop there. Some of you at home, you could be maybe like, you know, nudging your partner or someone if you're watching. A flatulence machine.
Yeah. And it's been amazing, like the difference by changing my diet, I think. And,
I didn't even know that about you either.
Yeah,
wow.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, it was embarrassing, but I'm being honest. And so just, you know, that kind of thing happened, and I just had more energy, and I just felt better. And the best part of it all, I mean, I have been trying to lose weight all my life. I'm not, you know, I'm far from at the end of that journey. And since we've been together, I've lost like 25 pounds. So I know that the food stuff is really, has just been huge for me. And I told my urologist, I said, I need to work on the food side of it. It's just, I think that's really critical to the whole bladder health and that kind of thing. So I've really focused on that. I'm gluten-free now, and I think my last fit test came back with my gut was really healthy.
Yeah.
So
That's exciting.
that's good. Yeah.
So gut health is improved. That was a lot overall. I'm really excited about, especially less gas, internal function.
I mean,
it's just amazing.
Yeah,
and then,
I'm being honest.
You know, the skeptic in you overall. Now you're sharing your testimony with all of the people that are going to be watching. It's a big deal because you've lost weight, your gut health's improved, but also something that we've been working on has been overall neuropathy.
Right.
And in our office, we do neuropathy treatments, and if someone's a candidate overall, we set out on overall a program to help with rejuvenating and healing your body. And I know specifically here for Anne, her hands and her feet both had sensory loss, and you weren't even aware overall of what was going on in your body. So have you noticed like your balance or your coordination, you know, shoes, like have you noticed more confidence in your own body since we've been working together on those protocols?
Yeah, I think it hasn't been as obvious to me, but I know I bought this pair of shoes a couple years ago, and they're like water shoes, but when I walked on them, and they're real comfortable. You just run around the house and you go outside, you know,
I bet they're really cute.
They're cute, yeah. But when I would be in them, it felt like I was walking on needles sometimes, and now I wear them all the time. I mean, so my feet I know have improved, and then I know I used to wear rubber gloves all the time when I did the dishes, and you know that the hot water, and now it doesn't bother me like it did. So I know something's changing. Yeah. Balance, I think is better, you know, but it's still I'm still doing it. I'm still in the protocols. I'm still doing it, and.
It's a process.
Yeah, it is a process. It is a process.
It's a healing journey. And what's exciting is we're on this journey together. So all the years before, you've been trying to work on your health and with your weight loss. And I think what I'm hearing from you is also you're sharing, you know, it takes a team, but really we have protocols, we have plans, we do evaluations, we do testing. So you're not guessing about what's going on, because that could be overwhelming overall of figuring out a plan for yourself. Now, out of all that, if there are skeptics at home, like you were, or if there's people at home that they just know they need to do something, but they don't know what to do, what would you say to them?
I guess I'd say take the plunge. I mean, try it, because they're very supportive. Dr. Casen's been great in terms of just helping you walk along the journey, and it's not going to be pressured to have to do it. I mean, you have to make that decision yourself, and will want to make that decision, I think, because my sense is you'll see results. And you guys, for instance, were the first ones that connected, because I had back surgery back in 2015, and you were the first ones that connected that the L4 nerve connects to the bladder. And that had never been told to me before. And it just, I thought, well, maybe something happened in surgery. Who knows? I mean, I had a tumor in my spine, but and I said, but so there's just information that you'll gather, even if it's not, the be all end all, but you should start that journey. And I just, it was just really valuable. All the stuff I've learned has been really valuable. So I'd say take the plunge, try it.
I'm excited. So with all of that, I appreciate you being here. And if you're at home, whether you are a flatulence machine or you've got gut issues or you just overall know that you could be better and you don't know what to do, reach out to us. You can schedule an appointment, contact our team here in Westlake. I know we would love to make a difference in your life. Bye-bye.
Thanks.